Yo, today I'm showing you how I program the drums for that perfect bounce, and most importantly how I mix and master the final track, so it's ready for the industry. Before we start, remember I'm giving away exclusive FL Studio mobile projects as soon as we hit 50 subscribers. Subscribe now to help us reach the milestone. This is the melody we're gonna be laying the drums on. I've already picked my drums, so I'm gonna start with the rim shot. I'm gonna layer 3 to make them thick and lower the volume of the others. I like to do my drums in the playlist because it's way easier and more faster. I'm gonna cut this pattern to 2 bars so that I can paste it every other 2 bars until it's 8 bars full. This way it's more easier and more faster than layering it in the pattern. After I'm done, I'm gonna select all of those clips, or the patterns, sorry, and then I'm gonna combine them. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the rim shot with the kick, but this time I'm gonna use 4 bars. I'm gonna make a pattern, then copy it, then paste it on the other 4 bars, on the next 4 bars. Then I'm gonna combine it. Then I'm gonna make some certain variations on the next 4 bars. Every 4 bars I'm gonna make variations, like deleting or adding some notes to the bounce. And if you can see, I'm adding the kick on the pockets. Where there's no sound, I'm adding a kick. That way it bounces with the rim shot. I'm gonna come back for the kick. I need to add some hi-hats. There's a bounce I'm hearing in my head. I'm hearing a bounce like if you get what I mean. Since I found the bounce, I'm gonna copy and paste the first 4 bars, like the way I did on the other drums, so that I can make variations on the next 4 bars. Or 2 bars, yeah, I guess it's 2 bars. Sorry, 4 bars, man. Sometimes I get out of my head. You're gonna add rolls by holding on the left corner, left top corner, and then select a half step to make half step rolls or notes. Then you're gonna select them all and turn down the velocity, or gradually turn it up. This time I'm adding different rolls. I think this one is a quarter step. Yeah, quarter step. Do the same thing, play with the velocity. As you can see on the other roll, I'm playing with the pitch and the panning to make it a little bit stereo or to widen it. Like I said, I might delete some notes to make a variation. Once I'm done with the first 4 bars, I'm already done with the hi-hats. I'm just gonna copy it to the next 4 bars and then delete some notes on the first 4 bars. Like I said, to make some variation. I think it's the word you're gonna hear the whole video. That last roll sounded too sharp, so I'm gonna turn down the velocity. You see how the velocity helps with the rolls. Next is gonna be an open head. I'm gonna add 2 open heads. Just simple on the first bar. I'm gonna do the same thing on the second one, but I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it on the playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna move it here. You might have noticed that when I'm adding these drums, I'm turning down the volume. Mixing starts from there, leveling up your sounds, while you layer them, just by using your ear. Leveling is very important, very, very important. Before you even go to mixing or adding effects or all the stuff, your mixing and mastering starts by leveling. Then you can add effects after that. I think they call it gain staging. Yeah, that's what they call it. Now I'm just adding to the bounce because I think the drums are enough. But you know, I'm curious. It's the producer. The perks of being a producer. I'm just adding this triangle. I don't know why I call it a blip. It's what it was written in the pack. Right now I'm adding an EQ to the melody to cut the lows. I already did that when I was making the melody, but right now I'm just making sure because I don't have my headsets. I'm using the phone speaker, so I'm not hearing a lot of the lows. So I don't want anything nasty for those who are listening in headsets. Like I said, it's the perks of being a producer. Some sounds don't even need to be here, because it's a lot already. I think 6 sounds is enough for the drums. Like if you have the main ones, the kick, the snare, rim shot, counter snare, hi-hat, open hat, yeah, you're done. You just need those sounds for the drums. And obviously the bass for the 808. If you've made it into this part of the video, you are very lucky because I'm gonna be showing you how to sidechain. You want to add the leveler on the instrument you want to sidechain. And then you're gonna press record and then automate the gain volume of the leveler. You can just do it randomly. It doesn't matter. Then you're gonna click on there, copy this, and paste it on the beginning. Like the normal level. You want it to be in the beginning. Sorry, not in the beginning. After the kick. You see the kick there? I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna show you where the play knob is. You want that point to be there. The normal level to be there. Paste it right after when the kick stops hitting. Then you're gonna turn it down on the first bar to 0 to make something like an incline, if you get what I mean. I'm not good at explaining this, guys, but you're gonna see here, it's like an incline. After that, you're gonna copy it and paste it every time when the kick hits. Every time when the kick hits, you paste. Every time when the kick hits, you paste. Just like that. You're done with the side chaining run right now. I guess it adds more value into your FL Studio mobile production. Yeah, let's listen to the sidechain now. You see how the bass ducks every time when the kick hits? That's how you sidechain. Now let's get into the actual mixing and leveling. You want the kick to hit at -4 dB. The kick needs to be the loudest in the mix. I call it the heart of the beat. The whole time making these drums, there's a mistake I made. I made it so you guys don't do it. I was mixing with the limiter pushed up, so I'm gonna turn it off. Turn your limiter off when you're mixing. That way you're gonna get the real signal of the sound. The bass or the 808 needs to sit at -7 dB. Right under the kick. I don't know why I said it needs to. Doesn't need to, guys. Sometimes you could just use your ears to mix your sounds. That's why you must keep on making beats until you have ear for your music. The rim shot at -10 dB. Then the hi-hat at -15 dB. After this, the rest of the drums can sit right under the hi-hats, especially the packs. You are done with your mixing. If you mix the kick, the 808, the rim shot, and the hi-hat, you are already done with the mixing. Everything else goes under. It doesn't need to be in your face, since most of the sounds are in your face. You can pan some other sounds. The packs, especially the packs, you can pan them so that they are in their left and right instead of the middle. Because there is the kick, there is the sub, and there is the rim shot. So that's 3 sounds already on the drums. And on the melody, there might be a melody that is in the middle. So that's why you might want to pan some of the sounds. I'm just gonna cut the lows on this pack, the zap, because there is some lows there. Since I might get some comments that say, you added this on the kick, you added that and that, I'm gonna show you my drums. It was only leveling. This is how I was supposed to do this thing. I was supposed to push the limiter after I've mixed my sounds, set the threshold to -0.5 to -0.1, and then push the input gain up until it hits that threshold. But it's fine. I made it so you guys don't do it. And that is the full process. From a simple melody to a fully mastered beat. Noticed how we cleaned up the low end to let the bass and the kick breathe, and used the master chain to get that commercial loudness without losing the soul of the track. If you want to see a specific breakdown of my mastering settings, let me know in the comments. Or if you want to learn how to make chords, watch this video here.